This is the DIY Garden Minute by Spoken Garden, teaching you tips and tricks for your garden in minutes. Find more quick topics at spokengarden.com and click on the Listen tab. Today, I want to tell you 7 different garden tasks you can get done in May to be ready for summer. I have made a list of garden tasks to get done in May for you so you can stay on top of your garden chores and also get the most enjoyment from your garden this month and for those summer months coming soon. So here are my 7 May garden tasks to be ready for this summer. Start sowing seeds or plant starts of your favorite warm season vegetable plants this month. Be careful to really watch for any late frosts and plan how far out you already are from your last frost date or when it will pass to get your seed starting or plant planting timing just right. If you want to know more about frost-free dates, make sure to listen to our DIY Garden Minute episode 74. A link will be in the description. Now, the second garden task for this month is starting to plant out your annual flowering plants. These can include petunias, fuchsia hanging baskets, calibrachoa, marigolds, alyssum, and many others. Place them in your favorite garden locations where they will get established fast and start showing off their flowers to you. Now, garden task number 3, this is a great time to either refresh any mulch in your garden or to completely replace it and update it. This will help keep more moisture in your soil for longer during the hotter times of the year and will also cut down on weeds, along with all the other benefits mulch provides to your garden. If you want to know more about mulching during the spring, listen to our episode 138, Spring Mulch Reminder. Now, garden task number 4, in many areas of the U.S. and the Northern Hemisphere, the daily temperatures are starting to increase and this can mean our plants need more water to keep them hydrated and cool. Right now is a great time to lay out your irrigation lines and prime your irrigation systems so when your plant's water needs really spike in the summer, you're ready. Now, garden task number 5, believe it or not, in May is a great time to prune your lilac trees, forsythia shrubs, and even some rhodies. There are other late winter or early spring flowering plants to prune too. Make sure not to prune more than 1/3 of any of the plant's canopy so you don't starve it for sunlight and trigger an unexpected growth response. You don't want to shock or stress your plants out too much. Also, pruning during really warm times of the year or extremely hot temperatures can add even more stress to your plants, so prune these plants so you don't do it later when it could really harm them. If you want to know more about pruning, the 2 basic pruning cuts you can make and the tools to use, listen to our DIY Garden episode number 55, Where to Make Your Pruning Cuts. Now, garden task number 6. It's a great time of year too to pinch back any summer or fall flowering plants that have started to grow and come out of their winter dormancy. Plants like hardy mums, or also known as garden mums, asters, coneflowers, black-eyed Susans, and others. Pinching now means that you will have fuller-looking plants with more flowers. The flowers most likely will be smaller than if you hadn't pinched them, but this can be a case where more is better. What do you think? And our last garden task, number 7, this is still a great month to get those last summer flowering bulbs in the ground or in pots, including dahlias, elephant ears, gladiolas, freesia, Asiatic lilies, and canna or calla lilies. If you aren't sure which bulbs to plant right now, listen to our previous podcast, DIY episode 267, How to Choose Summer Flowering Bulbs. The link will be in this description. Now, there's always more to do in the garden, like weed or fill bird feeders, but for some of you, these are ongoing throughout the year. Now, we'd like to ask you, what tasks are you doing in your garden in May? Let us know by tagging us on Instagram, Facebook, or on X. We'd love to follow your garden journey. If you want to learn more about specific garden topics, go to spokengarden.com and type your garden topic into the search bar at the top of the page. Also, if you're looking for any deals on garden supplies, seeds, bulbs, or containers, head over to our Spoken Garden Deals page to save money on your next garden online purchase. Go to spokengarden.com/deals. Also, check out our Amazon Garden Supply store at amazon.com/shop/Spoken Garden. All links in this episode will be in this episode's description. Now let's start checking off those garden to-dos. Thank you for listening. You can find other quick tip garden topics on our podcast page at spokengarden.com and click on that listen tab at the top of the page. And make sure to subscribe to this podcast so you don't miss future quick garden episodes. We'll see you in the garden.